Dear Empowered Woman, Shabonda Renee here. Welcome to my channel. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. I'll see you inside. Dear Empowered Woman, welcome. Listen, I have been waiting all day to share this with everyone. So this morning when I was reading my devotion, I came across this scripture that I've read multiple times, but this morning it blew my mind when I went and did some background research, right? So it's found in John chapter 20, starting in verse 6. So it says, Then Simon Peter came following him and went into the tomb, and he saw the linen cloths lying there, and the handkerchief that had been around his head, not lying with the linen cloths, but folded together in a place by itself. So I was just like, is there a significance to why this linen cloth was not together with the other linen? And it was folded. Everything else, you know how you take off your clothes and kind of jumble it up or throw it in the basket and it's just like, whatever. But he took his time and folded the handkerchief that was around his head. And so I said, what's significant about this? So I went and I researched and I was like, okay, what's the significance of this? So back in, there's a Jewish custom, like back in that time, when a servant made dinner for their master, they, stood off in the back to, make sure, to see if the master needed anything. And so if the master got up from the table and they just set their handkerchief or their napkin down on the table, not in any particular order. It was just like drop down, kind of like when you go to a restaurant. When you're done, you just put your napkin on the table. I hope y'all put y'all napkins in your lap. But I digress. Listen, so but it says that, so if you, when you finish and you're done, and that lets the servant know that you're finished, if you just put your napkin on the table in no particular order or whatever. But then it said that if you fold the napkin or your handkerchief, you fold it and leave it on the table, that lets your servant know that you're coming back. Is your mind not blown? Of all the things that he could have done, he didn't have to leave no hands like that. Of all the things that he could have done, he could have just threw that handkerchief there. No, but it was a sign to us that he is coming back. Oh my gosh. When I say it blew my mind, it blew my mind. He coming back. And he took his time. He took his time to fold it and leave it there. And then it specifically says that it's in a place by itself. So it wasn't with the things that he's not, like the linen cloth that he had around his body. He was done with that. He didn't need that anymore. But that handkerchief was a sign to let us know that he is coming back. We know that he's coming back because it says it in the word over and over again. But to leave, like to pay that much attention to detail is mind-boggling. And it blew my mind. Y'all let me know if it blew your mind too, because that blew my mind. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm talking about people who have read that scripture and not paid attention to that. But literally, I went and I said, what is the significance of this? And him folding that handkerchief that was around his head, that lets me and you know that he is coming back. So my mind is blown. I hope you enjoyed my little story and my charade and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.